everybody, welcome to the Daily Voice Style page. I'm Sue Kelly Shoshana Manafelt and I'll be hosting the show today on the Daily Voice SA Facebook channel. What we're going to do today, I'm just going to show you guys a few tips on how to maintain your mane during lockdown, and then I'll be teaching you guys how to get the perfect shaped brow, and we'll be doing a competition. If you can guess the superstar's eyebrows, you will win this gift hamper, the Yogi gift hamper. It has a 400ml shampoo, 400ml conditioner, a coconut oil, and you'll win a 9-second treatment, all by Yogi Care. The 9-second treatment is pretty amazing. It tames the frizz, it adds shine to your hair, it adds luster. This one bottle should last you well over a year. So yeah, it takes away the mincing for winter. So that's a competition we're running. You can have a look at the comment section for the brows, just to identify who the superstar is. Sorry, we just freeze for a minute. I'll be giving you guys some tips. Some of it is low cost tips, some of it is no cost tips. So the first thing that you can do at home to maintain your hair is to brush your hair. Brushing and massaging. If I can just get my iPad, I just want to show you guys. So if you get your hair, that's your hair, that's the skin. There's sebaceous glands that's attached to each. So massaging your hair, you actually kind of stimulate those glands. Those glands are the nutrients for your hair, so you'll get a healthier growth if you're going to massage and brush your hair regularly. The second thing that I'd like to tell you guys is what you can do for healthier hair at home during lockdown is to use a sulfate-free shampoo. Sulfate-free shampoos maintain the hair's pH balance and they don't strip away the hair, so they kind of nourish the hair. So it's good to use sulfate-free, which is professional salon shampoos. Third tip for you guys is to use a microfiber towel. I just want to show you guys, this is the hair at the microscopical level. So you can see the cuticles of the hair over here. If you're going to use a normal cotton towel, the cotton might just tear into it, and that is how you develop split ends. So be kind to your hair, use a microfiber towel, it's way less softer. When styling your hair, always use a blow wave lotion to protect your hair, and always keep the hair dryer at least 15 centimeters away from your head, and always keep the hair dryer moving. Your hair is a very, very delicate structure. Like satin, if you're going to keep a hot iron on satin, you are going to burn the satin. So be kind when it comes to your hair. Always keep your dryer moving and always keep it 15 centimeters away, and use your blow wave lotion. When it comes to flat ironing your hair as well, always use a flat iron spray. This is one of ours that we got in store, the Dazzle flat iron spray. Always use a flat iron spray, a heat protector to protect your hair. The next thing, when blow drying your hair, a lot of women make a mistake or they're not sure how to use a hair dryer. I showed you guys how the cuticles look of the hair. So I'm going to show you again. Cuticles. So if you're going to be blowing in an upward motion, you're going to be opening those cuticles over there. So always keep your hair dryer down, facing down, so that the cuticles actually get sealed. Because if those cuticles open up, that is where you're going to get split ends and damage in your hair. Like I explained to you guys, the sebaceous glands, you need to obviously eat correctly. You need to eat healthy nuts, you need to eat fruits, things that's high in omega, vitamin C for hair growth, mussels, oysters, kiwi fruits, strawberries. So indulge in all of those fruits if you want healthy hair. Remember, what you put into your body is going to grow out by your hair. So try to eat healthier things. Next thing is to trim every 6 to 8 weeks. The reason why we trim every 6 to 8 weeks, let me show you guys again my drawing. So we trim every 6 to 8 weeks. That's your hair, your cuticles. There we go. So let's say you tie your hair too tight, or you burnt your hair, or there's some reason why you have a split end and the split end tears. With anything that's torn, be it your jeans, bedding, anything, the tear is going to go further and further up. So we trim the hair every 6 to 8 weeks to avoid that you can actually get a healthier growth. So that's why we trim every 6 to 8 weeks. how to brush your hair. I just want to, this is my niece Leah. Leah Felton, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
I just want to show you on Leah's hair how to actually brush your hair. So we always start from the bottom and we move our way up to the top of the hair. The reason why we start from the bottom, if Leah had some type of knot or something on her hair over here, and I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to force it down. At that point where I force it, that's where her hair is going to break off and she's going to have split ends. So you always start from the bottom and you move your way slowly up to the hair. Thank you, Leah. The next thing that you can do is this treatment that salons offer. Salons, we all offer Keratin Brazilian treatments, you know, by different names. There's various types on the market. We offer the Keratin Epidazzle. So Keratin is a synthetic keratin fiber that matches our own hair fiber. So, me and my drawings again, I'm back. So if this is your cuticle, if your hair is straight and shiny and healthier, your cuticle will lay flatter. Once the surface is flatter, it illuminates more shine. So if this is your hair and you're coming into our store and we do a Keratin on you, the little keratin molecules sticks in the cuticle and it all binds. And we flat iron it in. So it gives the hair, it makes the hair healthier. By putting those cuticles, by putting those keratin in, you won't get split ends as badly and your hair will be able to grow out longer. So that's the benefits of doing a keratin treatment. For all those natural hair girls, we do offer your curl with the curly keratin, the nano keratin, or the super straight keratin is the one that I do. So you literally don't have to blow your hair. This is just air dried. So I love my super straight. It saves me lots of time. So those are ways that you can help or manage your split ends. Next, I'm just going to do a few little tutorials on how to trim your hair during lockdown. As you know, we're still prohibited from trading. So I'm just going to show on Leah's hair how to do a straight hair trim. And then, yeah, let's start with the first tutorial. Leah, you can have a seat for me. Okay, this is how I do my own hair. I'm a little bit of a cheat, to be honest. Just move a little bit forward, Leah. There we go. So when I do my own hair, all I do, I just take it around the back. I like taking chances. So I take it around the back and I fit my one hand, I fit my other hand, and I just go all the way down. And basically, the little pieces at the bottom, that is what I'll cut off. If you're not as brave as that, what you can do, you can tie a pom-pom onto the hair. Leah, I just want to show them where Leah's hair is. It is a little bit skewed, so I just want to show you where it is. If you can stand up for me, Leah. Okay. There we go, guys. So you can see that's Leah's hair. That's a skew piece that's over there. So I'm going to show you how to get the hair straight and trim that piece over there. Thank you, Leah. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to take a pom-pom, tie Leah's hair up, and then slowly just going to pull the pom-pom down. Pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. As you can see, that's a piece that needs to come off. So I'm just going to cut that little piece off over there. You can actually see like there's that level, so anything that comes out is what needs to be cut off. There we go. So here you can show them again. So that was a very simple method. And as you can see, there we go. Leah's hair is all one length now at this moment. So that's how we do a straight hair trim. If you do have any split ends in between, you can just take a piece of your hair and you twist, twist, twist. This is time consuming, but we've got all the time at home during lockdown now to do these things. So you twist it. There we go. And then you just trim off the split ends as you see them sticking out. So that is how we'll trim off the split ends. Then the next thing that we do is, oh guys, we got a winner. What's the name? And the winner's name is Stephanie Love Witboy. Congratulations, Stephanie. You got there very quick. Congratulations. Stephanie, please contact the Daily Voice admin team and they'll make arrangements with you to get your gift. Thank you. So that's how we do a straight hair trim. Next, I'm going to show you guys how to do a layered hair trim with Jill. Thank you. Jill's hair is fairly short, so it's going to make it a little bit difficult to get it all up. This is my cousin, my ride or die. We're born in the same year, and we're actually busy playing at this moment in time. We've been playing since North, and we're still playing. We love playing. So thank you for playing with us, viewers and listeners. So for layered hair trim, we're going to try to get the hair all together to a point on top. Like I said, Jill's hair is a little bit short, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. Once you've got all the hair to a point, you just play around and try to get the right angle. All cuts are done at the angle, so we're just trying to get the right angle. Once I get the angle, I'll show you guys. There we go. So there we can see. So a trim can be anything from 5 millimeters to 2 centimeters, depending on the damage of your hair. So you can actually go, when you go into your salon, you can request, can you please trim a centimeter off? Can you please trim 2 centimeters off? Tell them exactly what to trim off. So I would just trim the end bits over here, and that is how we do the layer trim. Obviously for the hair at the bottom that wasn't caught up, I do a straight hair trim for that. So the next thing that we're going to do is how to do flat iron curls. Thank you. Easy flat iron curls at home. Is the flat iron ready, Jill?
It's ready.
Okay, how to do easy flat iron curls. Have all of you guys remember the heat protector? You just play a little bit on. I'm sure all of you guys wrapped gifts before, you know, when you take the scissor and you just curl the ribbon. It's basically the same for flat iron curls. We got these irons in store. There's only limited stock, so check on the link and you can have a look. You can purchase your own. You take a small piece of hair and you basically just wrap it around, and then you pull slowly, gently, no tugging. There we go. I'm just going to do a few more so you guys can see. Remember, keep the iron moving. I'm sure you've all saw horror movies of hair breaking off. You've got to keep the iron moving. Your hair is more fragile than silk, people. Be kind to your hair. There we go. I'll do one more so you can see. So remember, it's exactly the same movement as curling the ribbon on a gift. There we go. Keep it moving. You have to keep it moving, guys. There we go. Should I do one more just for you guys to have a look? One more. So there we go. Hair's in. Wrap it around. And that's how you get the perfect flat iron curl. I just want to have a look at my phone to see if there's any messages, guys. 1 minute. Okay, Crystal Fisher, advice for a dry scalp, and Janine August, advice for dandruff. I got one recipe that's gonna suit both of these. That's gonna sort both of these things out. I just want to show you guys how to do curls. This is my favorite hairstyle that I'm going to be doing on here now. Should you know where my band is? Okay, this is my all-time favorite. I love this. If you're going to be making food, if you're going to be training, if you're going to be at the gym. I actually just walk like this to work, to be honest. I go like this to work, so when I get home and I need to go out for supper in the evening, I just pull it off and I got perfect Hollywood curls. So what we do, you put the band on the hair. Obviously you brush the hair nicely out, and we take one small section and you put it behind the band and you pull it down. So Leah would sleep like this. So if you're going to do your own hair, you take another small section, you put it behind the band and you pull it down. Next small section, I'll just wrap half of Leah's head, but you'd usually go all the way around and you just wrap the hair so you can sleep with this hair. I don't know if you saw on Hollywood, they got this perfect voluptuous curls all hanging at the bottom and it looks so amazing. This is the way you get that curls with no maintenance, no heat, and it's kind on the hair because there's no heat, so it's a very good method. And if you're lazy for hair, I'm a little bit lazy for hair to be honest. I work with hair, I see hair all the time, so this is my go-to method when I want to look good and I just don't actually have the time or the energy for it. So you just wrap the hair all around, go do your training, go do your workout, go cook your food, do whatever you have to do. Your hair is nicely out of your face. Let it sit for about an hour. Best is overnight, and when you pull that off, you're going to have the most gorgeous curls ever. So that's how we do the curls. Then for the viewers that ask me about dandruff and dry scalp, it's obviously lockdown, we're all on a tight budget, so what I did come up with was coconut oil. The coconut oil, it has to be virgin, it has to be refined. You just take about a tablespoon and you heat it in the microwave, or you can rub it together in your hands. If you have a dry scalp, I suggest putting it on the scalp and massaging it in. That nourishes the scalp. If it's your mid-lengths to ends that dry, you can apply only on the mid-lengths to ends. You don't need to apply on your scalp. But for those who do have dandruff, rubbing it on your scalp, giving it a good massage. For dandruff as well, the brushing of the hair, because that would help secrete the sebum from the sebaceous glands. So that would help with dandruff as well. But the coconut oil mask is a good thing. Guys, ladies, anything that you're going to do in excess will give you a build-up on your hair. I personally change my facial products every 6 to 8 weeks. I change my shampoos every 6 to 8 weeks. They say too much of a good thing is bad for you. The same applies with beauty. Let's just say coconut oil is high in vitamin, I'm saying C, I could speak under correction. If you're going to keep using that, you're going to neglect all the other ingredients that you can find in other products. So always keep your products changing. So coconut oil is good for dry hair, it's good for damaged hair, and it's good for the dandruff as well. Next we will be chatting about eyebrows. How to get the perfect shape eyebrow. So we've got the winner. We've all went through phases where we had the thin pencil eyebrow. I think that was like in the 1990s or something possibly. And then we have some of us who have actually no eyebrow. And then the biggest mistake ever is to do a pencil eyebrow, especially black. Biggest mistake ever, penciling eyebrows. And then we've had the unibrow and sparse brows. So I'm going to show you now how to get the perfect shaped eyebrow. I'm first going to show you guys the different where it needs to start, where it needs to finish, and then I'll be going over 5 techniques that you can use to fill up your brow. Some of us, our brows, well personally, I'm sharing a secret with you now. My brow from all the tweezing and the thin brows actually started somewhere over here. But I actually just tattooed that piece in over there. My brow was tattooed. So I tattooed it in to get the perfect shape brow. So I'm just going to show you on Leah how to measure your brow out. And then I'll give you guys the different options that you can do to fill your brow in. Leah, if you can have a seat for me. Okay. So the first thing that we do when measuring the perfect brow, on the outside of the nostril, through the corner of the eye. Anything that's on the outside will be tweezed off. Sorry, all my little containers looks the same. So on the outside of the nose, through the corner of the eye. There we go. Anything on the outside needs to be taken off. Then, from the corner of the mouth to the corner of the eye, that's where your brow would end. The perfect brow would end over there. Leah, can you look straight for me? So if your client, or if you're going to look straight in the mirror, on the outside of the iris, over there, that would be the highest point in the brow. So this brow over here, I've already waxed. That's a clean brow. That's what the brow that's not waxed looks like. Leah, you can just show them in the mirror. The corner. So your brow can come a little bit closer. Your brow would start in line with your nostril through the corner of your eye. Anything on this area is what needs to be removed. From the corner of the Middle of the lip, through the corner of the nose, through the corner of the eye, anything over there would have to be removed. And your arch should always be in line with your iris on the outside. So those are the points that we use for a perfect brow. I explained to you guys why you should not pencil in eyebrows, but I'll show you some techniques now. So what we do offer in salons is eyebrow tint. An eyebrow tint generally lasts 2 to 4 weeks. If you have dark hair like me, I wouldn't recommend it. The eyebrow tint works better with people with blonde hair, lighter hair, or if you're going grey, you can tint your eyebrows to remove the grey. So that's one method that you can be using. The second method is an eyeshadow. This is my favorite one. So an eyeshadow just gives a softer look than the pencil. Jill, will you just please flash her pencil brows again? It's like, please stay away from pencil brows. So the pencil brows, rather use an eyeshadow. It can be a brown shadow. Don't go for black unless you are dark skinned. So we just shade in, and it's a way more softer look on the brow. There we go. So that's the first method, shading it in with the eyeshadow powder. The second one that I got for you guys is, it's an eye pencil. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, should I burn it? Yes, burn it, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to burn it. So just to melt it, and then I'm going to take the tiniest brush that I can find. Just do that again. Doing it this way, it doesn't come off as harsh on the client's brows. So the second method would obviously be just to fill it in. As you can see, it's not a harsh line, or it's just a little bit softer. Oh ladies, any harsh lines on your face brings out the lines and wrinkles more. So you need to do soft lines. The harsher your lines is going to be on your face, the more it's going to pop out that wrinkle. So shade it in. Then just a quick beauty tip. Highlighting. Where to highlight. The perfect brow would not be complete if we did not do a little bit of highlighting. Leah, if you can hold that for me. So a highlighter is any light shaded eyeshadow. It can be a white, it can be a cream. If you are dark skinned, obviously go for a cream or a nice beige. It must look natural. So what we do with the highlighters, I showed you guys the highest point. So from the highest point, we just make a small line, a thin line, very natural. It doesn't need to be too much. That's a highlighter over there. Highlighter over there. We can do a highlighter just under the eye. And then my favorite highlighter that I like doing myself, which I don't have on today, would be just, close your eye please, Leah. There we go. There we go. So that would be how to highlight. I won't remove your mask, Leah. But anyway, as you guys saw, we're not even busy like 5 minutes with the brows. You can have a look at what shading your brow does for you and what a little bit of highlighter can do for your face and your appearance. Leah, you can just move in just to show them and stand up a bit. There we go. So that's the benefits of shading in, getting the perfect shape brow. It just gives you that, I don't know, beautiful, perfect brow finish. So that's what we can do to brows. Thank you, Leah. Then I'm going to discuss more permanent methods with you guys. I am a tattoo artist as well, not body tattoos, but I do brow tattoos. I have microbladed somebody's moustache in, to be honest. So this is what a tattoo gun looks like. Well, a beauty tattoo gun, semi-permanent makeup. This is what the needle looks like. It's only a 3-headed needle. Usual tattoos use 15 heads, so it's not painful. We do use a very good numbing cream. My brows are tattooed, so a tattooed brow has more, it's shaded in. As you can see, my brow, it's shaded in. That's a tattooed brow. Then a microblading brow, it has more hair-like strokes. It looks natural, so it looks more like hair. Obviously, this is the newer method that they're doing. This is a microblading pen. As you can see, The blade has a whole lot of small pieces on it, and we actually dip it in ink and we slice into the skin, and that is how we get the hair-like strokes. This is not a completely new method. The Japanese people have been doing tattoos with this, and they still do tattoos with this microblading pen. So that's the 5 different methods that you can use to shade in your eyebrows. 1 minute, I just want to check if there's any comments or questions. Hi Denise in Belgium, thanks for watching. And hi Auntie Ethel. Okay, so that's the different ways that you can shade in your brow. Maybe by next year there'll be some new techniques, I'm not too sure. We are coming to the end of our session, so I'd just like to call my crew, my team, my ride or die, Jill, Leah. So guys, I know we're going during lockdown and we're all a little bit stressed out at this moment in time. So please take into consideration, in winter there's no vitamin D. Our hair will tend to fall out a little bit more. You're not going crazy, you're not stressing. Your hair will fall out a little bit more in winter. It is normal. And then obviously unemployment is on the rise. So underemployment is on the increase. Please be wary, be wise, be cautious. Check when you're driving. Don't talk with your cell phones with your driving. I'd like to thank all of you for watching us. I'd like to thank the Daily Voice SA for inviting us here today. And I got something small that I actually want to say. It's a small little prayer and it kind of hits on everything. And it's just, please heal our world, heal our nations, heal our bodies, heal our minds, and heal our souls. Till then, be happy, be kind, be a little bit more patient, have a little bit more patience for each other. We're all under stressful times, we're all in this together, so have a little bit more patience with each other, and be happy and be beautiful, and make the voice your choice. Thank you guys. Bye. Bye.